But I do see that it's dangerous to put, two characters together. It's really tricky, and that's, maybe why we end up with the season finale last year where you put us together, but it's not really putting us together, but you get to see that. It's tricky because, you don't want to lose the sexual tension between us, and, it would be odd if Ruth and Brendan were like a married couple. But maybe, not that would
it's a game changer.
Be terrible, but it would definitely change the show, and so that's something to be thought of, long hard about. So, I don't know. I think I'd like to see them together, but yeah, maybe really together towards the end. That's how I feel.
Well, whenever that is.
Whenever that is.
8 years, 9 years from now. What is it like then, stripping down with David Boreanaz? It was fairly tame, but yeah.
I have the raw footage, we may have to put it on a DVD someday, but no, you have the wrong idea, because at points it's extremely romantic and hot and sexy, and other points it's David and Emily, like trying to pretend that they're feeling hot, romantic, and sexy, and then they go in. So it's actors going to a place and then coming out of it and going into a place, and it's
going into a place.
Oh, she is so bad. She's so bad.
You're the one who said it.
I said it innocently.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
The In and Out is very amusing, and we might put it on a DVD someday.
Maybe a clip of Comic-Con.
I'm not commenting what he just said.
All right, so what happens now? So what we do know is that Ruth, he's in the hospital bed. He's not sure if you're his regular, Brennan, or if you're the one in his dream.
Right. If we're married, if I'm the Brennan that he knew before, he wakes up very confused from this call. I think someone's phone is ringing.
Oh. That's David. Stop talking about it.
We'll never get out of this place. Yeah, he's confused because he doesn't know, whoever saw the series finale, the season finale, where Booth says, "Who are you?" Meaning, who are you? This woman that I just spent the last few days with, married, or are you Brennan, whom I know in my real life? I'm losing this already. But basically,
Which version?
Yeah,
of the human being is very confusing.
it gets confusing when I have the same name. That's confusing for me to try and explain it, but he's confused, and so we pick up 6 weeks later, and the
6 weeks.
6 weeks.
Would you like to say that even?
Yeah, we can say it's 6 weeks later. Is Booth going to be able to come back to work? Is he ready? And how much of that confusion remains? And is it confusion? Are the questions that we'll try to answer in the season opener. Is he confused, or is he actually reading his heart correctly? Tune in and find out.
Can I say what I did?
Yes, please. You can say what you did.
Oh yeah, and it's 6 weeks later, and Brennan has just kind of taken off for Guatemala, kind of avoiding the situation, and she gets back, or I get back, whatever, however you want to say it, but. So basically, that's where it starts off. 6 weeks after the last season ended, and there may still be some confusion.
Well, there's also the matter of Booth's frozen sperm, because you want to be a mom. Can you do the dancing phalanges for us? So is she still committed to becoming a mom?
Do you want to talk about
Don't
it?
answer.
Oh.
Or lie. Or tell the truth. Whichever one you prefer.
It's something that probably will be addressed in the next season.
We have some other things to get past first before Brendan is back to thinking about having a child. I think it was very meaningful that the moment Booth was reticent about having a child with Brendan, that maybe her interest dropped away too. It's kind of...
Yeah, it's very telling.
It's very telling.
Well, I'm guessing as producer, David assisted you writing the line about Booth having 28.8 million volatile sperm and 3 milliliters of ejaculate. Is that David's edict that you wrote?
David didn't have to get that.
You were the members of your audience in the entry.
I thought.
All right, cool. Well, then you shouldn't be watching Bones.
Yeah.
This is all on there.
David didn't have to answer that. You know, Booth has swimmers.
Okay. Yes, we know because he's not here because he's about to have a
Viral man.
He's a sniper, so that even if you only have one sperm,
He's going to be directing us.
I was always terrified when you say you told me.
Well, we heard about him.
Yeah, right now David is scheduled to direct our 100th episode. So things can change in schedules, but right now that's our plan is. I thought it'd be a lot of. He's a really good director.
He is. You know what? I've never seen him so happy. And he's very good. Like, he has so much energy when he's doing, not that he always has energy, but it's like he has this crazy, passionate energy when he's directing. And I don't know, I really like working with him as a director.
I was shocked. I've said it before and he got mad at me, but I persuaded him that I meant it as a compliment, is that I thought, oh my God, when he gets into prep for a director is terrifically hard work. Amazing. Tons of focus, long hours. The prep is probably harder than the actual shoot for a director. And I thought, oh, David's tired or he wouldn't like that much focus. Boy, he completely fooled me. And then he did a great job. I the episode.
He did.
Yeah. Would you want to